Samantala, kaugnay naman po sa mga naging pahayag kaugnay sa resulta ng Senate report, sa enkwentro sa Mamasapano, makakapanayan po natin sa linya ng telepono si Commission on Human Rights Chairperson Eta Rosales. Magandang umaga po, Chair. Si Mariz Umali po ito.
Yes, magandang umaga naman, Mariz. Magandang umaga rin sa mga nakikinig sa inyo. What can I do for you?
Una po sa lahat, Chairperson, ay matanong ko lang po, kumusta na po yung investigasyon ninyo? Meron po kayong sariling investigasyon na isinasagawa kaugnay po sa Mamasapano. Nasa ang stage na po ito, ma'am?
Nung tinatanong ko exactly, yung sa field investigation, we're still talking to the MILF. At least nakapagsimula na kami ng initial talks with them, and they assured us that the moment matapos yung report nila, magbibigay sila sa gobyerno, magbibigay sa CHR, and so on and so forth. No? Tapos, yung field reports, ginagawa na rin namin. I was able to talk to General Espina na ang gusto namin, kasi what we got were summary reports of the autopsy, yung autopsy reports nila. Sa tingin namin, mas gugustuhin sana namin na mas makakuha ng yung true copies, saka yung mga photographs, mas detalyado dahil sa kung totoo yung allegations na at close range yung pagkapatay. These are gross violations of IHN, yung Republic Act 9851. So, tingin namin, we want to get this kind of evidence before we can come up with this position, di ba? About, at saka nagkakaiba, I think, sa BOI report, 16 yata yung close range. Pero dito sa Senate, 27. So we have to find out muna exactly kung ano yung allegation. So mga ganyang klase.
Alright.
Pipino.
Pero ma'am, ngayon pa lang po ay tinututulan nyo na po yung paggamit ng salitang massacre at pati na rin po yung trap. Ano po bang implikasyon kapag ginamit itong terminong ito? At lumabas din po ito sa mga reports, especially from the Senate inquiry.
Salamat yung sa tanong mo yan, Maris, no? Kasi ang feeling naman namin, the less we have to be accurate about language, di ba? The terms that we use must be more accurate. Pag sinabi mo kasing massacre, yung the party that does the massacre does it to a party that is totally helpless. Yung sitwasyon nun, hindi naman helpless. Pareho silang armado. Ang naging problema lang, they were outgunned kasi mas powerful siguro yung arms ng iba. And as a matter of fact, when I went there, the first time when I crossed the bridge and nakausap ko yung mga tao doon, ang lumalabas na report, initial report, the shooting was done at a distance, pero high-powered guns. And these high-powered guns, pagka tinamaan sila, talagang wasak ang mga katawan, wasak yung mga mukha, etc. Kahit sa a distance. That is why it is very important for us to get evidence about yung close range na pagkapatay na dun sa ulo. Because that is already the gross violations na sinasabi natin. So in that regard, it is emotional to use the term massacre and inaccurate. In fact, it is really an encounter. What took place was an encounter between two armed people. Pero mas accurate yung sinasabi ng mga the stakeholders, the parties themselves. Sinabi nga nilang mis-encounter. Ibig sabihin nun, it was not in the interest of the government to go to the area to attack the MILF. Diba? It was not in the interest of the MILF either to attack the government. Because hindi nga niya alam na pumasok doon yung staff. Ibang usapin na itong BIFF. Yung BIFF, papatay niya kung sino man yun nandun. And it is in the interest of the BIFF to kill the government forces.
So, ma'am, kung kayo po ang tatanungin, gaya ng sinabi nyo, mas tamang term na gamitin ay encounter. Pero kayo po ba hindi nyo nakitaan ng kalabisan o overkill? Yung pagpatay sa mga self-commando?
Precisely. Kaya I wanted to get yung true copies of the affidavit, yung autopsy report.
So,
because the autopsy reports would in fact provide the evidence ng kalabisan. But we have to have evidence for that. Para sa ganun, we can say correctly and faithfully na just sandali lang ha, sandali. Hello, I'm having an interview now, please. Yeah. Later on, please. Later on.
Okay po. So you were saying...
Later on. Thank you. Sige, go
So,
ahead.
Chair, you were saying, so ibig sabihin po, right now, at this very moment, even if lumabas na po yung report ng Board of Inquiry, pati na rin po yung report ng Senate, at meron na rin pong report yung MILF, at this point, wala pa tayong tamang term na magagamit to describe the situation na nangyari sa insidente sa Mama Sapano.
Maybe if we gather all of these reports, we can get the correct answer. Remember, the Senate committee report is a Senate committee report. That will still have to go through the process of deliberation at the plenary level.
Yes.
Diba? So, may questions pa riyan na lalabas. So, hindi pa siya final.
Sa lumabas po na resulta ng Board of Inquiry, ano naman po ang masasabi ninyo rito?
So far, okay lang naman. They use less emotional kasi yung Board of Inquiry. Mas lang. Hindi sila gumagamit ng emotional language. Yun lang naman ang question namin dito eh. Tapos yung sasabihin nila na hindi lang doon sa massacre, kung hindi, hindi sincero yung MILF, alam mo, hindi kontrolado obviously nung MILF leadership yung nangyayari doon sa ibaba. But you can say the same thing about abuses committed by the military soldiers at saka yung police natin, di ba? Hindi mo naman sasabing kasalanan ni Katapang kung mayroong mga abusado na rogue soldiers o kasalanan ni Espina kung may mga abusado na di ba? May accountabilities, etc. Dapat imbestigahin. Pero hindi nangangahulugan na sila yung nag-utos na mag-abuso. In other words, one does not follow the other.
Yes, ma'am. Let me just push this a little bit further. Bagamat kinukuha niyo pa po yung mga reports from BOI or from the people on the ground na kung saan kino-confirm niyo dahil sa BOI reports lumalabas na may 16 na close range ang pinatay at sa Senate inquiry naman ay 37. The fact remains that marami po ang pinatay ng close range.
Definitely.
So just upon seeing this, paano niyo po i-explain or paano niyo po i-describe yung ganitong klase ng encounter?
Maris, frankly, should it have happened at all? Pinush ba nila dapat yan? Yan yung questions ko eh. Kasi, di ba si Presidente, he keeps on saying zero casualty, zero casualty. Natural disaster, kailangan zero casualty. Tambo, siege, kailangan zero casualty. Ganon siya ng ganon. Ito, zero casualty din dapat tayo. Pinush ba natin dapat yan? Na alanganing-alanganin yung terrain, hindi natin tabisado, hindi natin alam. Mas ganon nga yung question ko yan eh. Hinayang na hinayang ako. Kasi alam mo yung mga staff, nung tinignan ko, pinuntahan ko lahat sila yung wake. These were young people na highly trained, mga bata, tapos magaling na sayang, di ba? I mean, all of us, I think, pare-pareho tayo na ganun ang feeling natin. Yun lang, hindi lang yung staff yun, ha? Andyan din yung mga civilian. At yung mga MILF, yung mga widows ng mga MILF combatant, pupuntahan din namin yun. Lahat, Pinoy silang lahat, mga Pilipino lahat ito, na hindi dapat nangyayari sa kanila. So, tama ka. Tama ang feelings ko rin. Ako, ang tanong ko nga, dapat ba tinuloy yan?
Alright.
Ganun lang yun, no? Ganun ka bigat yung usapin ng problemang yan.
Alright, hihintayin po namin, Chairperson, ang magiging resulta ng inyong sariling investigasyon kaugnay sa Mama Sapano encounter. Maraming salamat po sa inyong panahon, Commission on Human Rights Chairperson, Eta Rosales. Magandang umaga po sa inyo.